Now at 6, the Coast Guard is giving us a unique look into how water rescues can quickly turn dangerous this time of year.
We headed out onto local waters today where crews showed us how they train for rescues in this bitter cold. And
today's training exercise comes one day after that dramatic Coast Guard rescue in Westport, as one hunter was pulled to safety. Tragically, 2 others did not survive. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us now in the newsroom with a story you'll see only on 12 tonight.
Out on the water, the cold weather can create life and death situations very quickly. Today, the Coast Guard showed me how they stay safe while also protecting others. The water at Point Judith is icy, just 39 degrees. Petty Officer Alan Friedman is going in so he can do a leak test on his gear.
We're going to look to make sure there's no water coming up the wrists or down the neck or anywhere on the suit.
This is just one of many tests and drills the Coast Guard does to prepare for cold weather rescues.
We train every day to make sure that even in the worst weather, we can come out and find people that are in distress.
If there is an emergency, the phone rings here at the Coast Guard Communications Center. Once crews are dispatched, they head to their lockers to get their gear. Take a look at all of the layers they wear to brave the elements.
You have your layer 1, it's your wicking layer. Layer 2, it's also called the bunny suit. This is your insulating layer. This is what keeps us warm. You have socks that go underneath the boots, typically thicker socks. And the actual dry suit itself, this is watertight. You have a neoprene hood. This is going to keep water from getting in there as best as possible.
There are also 3 layers worth of gloves and boots. Within about 15 minutes of an emergency call coming in, Coast Guard crews can be geared up and on a boat like this, ready to respond. In the bitter cold, that response is more challenging.
The survivability drops when the temperature drops.
If victims are rescued from the frigid water,
This is a survivor compartment.
there's a designated place on the boat complete with heat and blankets where they can warm up on the way back to shore. Now, the Coast Guard says if you are going to be out boating in this cold weather, you should have a dry suit. In the newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.